Hi, my name is Gabby and welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I am going to be putting together my 2024 vision board in my A5 Take a Note planner. So let's go ahead and get started. So I've been thinking about my 2024 goals for a couple of months now, and last night I did spend some time on Pinterest finding pictures that I felt represented some of those goals. Not all of my goals are covered in this vision board. You kind of get a good idea of what I'm working towards this year. I feel like I have a little bit of a mental block when it comes to the word goals. It just kind of feels like something that's far off, not really that attainable. I don't know. I don't know, because I really do actually try to make them more on the attainable side. So I think this year I'm going to try and switch my mindset a little bit and look at them as just yearly to-dos. There is nothing I love more than crossing off a to-do list. And when I create to-do lists for the week, for the weekend, whatever, I actually get the majority of my things done. So I think I'm going to apply that mindset to my goals and just keep a little notes app in my phone labeled 2024 to-dos and check them off as I accomplish them. We'll see if that works. But anyways, I kind of just wanted to go over what those goals were with you while I work on putting together this vision board. I think what I'm going to do is start on the left-hand side and just discuss some of the goals I have and the images that you see there. So I think the first thing that we could talk about would be kind of like the self-care portion of this, and a lot of typical things. I want to try and get quarterly massages. I wish I could do them more often because I so truly do enjoy massages, but just financially I'm not there yet. So I think quarterly is a good start for now, at least. I did have this goal in 2023, but I didn't do it, and I think one of my holdups is that living in a city, because I live in Chicago, I usually take the train, the bus, or walk everywhere. That's how I get around for the most part. And after a massage, the last thing I want to do is deal with people on the Red Line. If you've been, you know that the Red Line's the busiest train line here in Chicago, and it can get pretty crowded, a little crazy. And then I also don't want to walk home. I think that the massage place I go to is about a little less than a mile away, so definitely walkable. But after a massage, I just kind of want to be cozy at home and continue relaxing. So I think one of the things that I'm going to do to try to achieve this goal this year, which it's not a crazy one, it's completely attainable. One of the things I want to do is include an Uber into my budget for the massage. So the next thing I want to work on is a skincare routine. I've never actually had one, so I want to create and maintain a skincare routine. Now that I'm getting older, I feel like it's definitely necessary, something I wish I would have started sooner, but I'm willing to start now, so that's fine. I actually have decent skin. It's not too bad. I just wonder what it would be like if I actually tried a little bit more. So as part of my self-care, I want to get back into yoga. I picked it up about 1.5 to 2 years ago, shortly after moving to Chicago, and I thoroughly loved it. I enjoyed it so much, but for whatever reason, early this year, I kind of just stopped doing it altogether. I was trying different forms of exercise, and then yoga was the first thing to go. So I want to get back into it. I may not be able to do it as often as I was doing it before, which was about 2 to 3 times a week, but I'm sure I can bring it back into my exercise routine at least once a week. So something I definitely want to prioritize this year. And then just a couple more things that I didn't include in these images, and that would be incorporating swimming into my weekly workout routine. I've done it a few times in the last couple of months, and I'm really enjoying it. It's really the only time that I don't have something going on, like a movie, a TV show, an audiobook, or whatever. I always have something playing. I feel like my mind can't just be. And so swimming forces me to be just me, my thoughts, silence, and it's fine. I really enjoy it, so I want to make sure I do this weekly if I can. All right, so I just have 2 more self-care type goals, and one of them is figuring out how to do my hair. It's something that I've been working on for the past month, trying different methods. I want to find the right one that works for me and almost perfect it so that I can do it more often and my hair doesn't just look blah when I go to work and in my day-to-day life. And then after that, I also want to take at least 6 tennis lessons. In July of 2023, my boyfriend and I randomly decided that we wanted to take up tennis. We took a few lessons, and we've been playing pretty much weekly or sometimes twice a week since then, and we are completely obsessed. So I want to get better this year, but lessons are kind of expensive. Like group drills at our gym are about $35 an hour, I think is where they start. One-on-one are just over $100. I would like to take a couple like one-on-one classes just so I can get tips on how to improve my backhand, which is my big problem area. But I do want to do like these group drills every couple of months to continue working on my tennis skills. Other than that, my boyfriend and I are trying to play at least once a week, especially during the winter. In the summer, it'll be easier to get out there more because the courts would be free. All right, moving on to the right side of the page, I'm just going to be talking about the trips that we want to take this year. I'm not including like trips that are for sure booked. Like we're going to Puerto Rico next month, and that's booked, ready to go. So we want to go to the English countryside on a trip with his family, with his mom and sister. We'll do that for maybe like about a week, and then we'll either go a little early or stay a little late, just the 2 of us, to go to London. We also want to go to New York and see the US Open. I told you that we were obsessed with tennis, and so going to that is a big priority for us this year. He and I, neither of us, have been to New York in like 10 years, so it's time that we go, and this time together. On the top right hand side, I put a picture of a woman. You can't really see, but it's her outfit. It's just like a French girl look. That's the style that I want to work towards, I guess. I'm already a little bit there without realizing it, but having gone to Paris in 2023, we went in October, just seeing the women and how they were dressed. That's what I want to bring into my life. So just a cute little like inspiration picture of how I want to dress. Like I said, I'm already kind of there, but I just want to make it more. So one of my big goals for 2024 is to work on my golf game. I took 10 lessons in 2023 and really, really enjoy it. But I am concerned that I want to only go to the driving range and hit balls. So my goal for golf is to, 1, hit the balls consistently because it's hard. But 2, it's to play my first round of golf. At least 1 round of golf, I mean. Our gym has an indoor driving range, so there is no reason that I can't practice all winter long and get ready for the summer and my first round of golf. It's happening. Let's see. Then I think the biggest focus, though, aside from golf, that's just a fun one, my real like focus is my money. This is the year that I'm investing. I'm investing all I can. I'm not going to say how much, but I'm thinking between 27 to 30% of my base salary is what should be my minimum amount invested. I'm hoping, ideally, I would do more. Aside from that, I want to start saving for a down payment for a condo. I want to bring up my emergency fund to just a little bit higher just because of inflation. I just want to have a little more and feel more prepared for emergencies. I want to replenish my sinking funds because I spent so much money this year and drained them all. So I want to bring them back up. And then I have to look at how much I spent in 2023, but I want to cut my shopping spending by 50%. That shouldn't be hard because I spend so much money. So I think it will still be a good chunk of money that I can play with. Ugh, I just need to get my money under control. But my biggest priority is investing for retirement. Yeah. Let's see if there's anything else I missed. Oh yeah, just a couple of things. I want to listen to 68 audiobooks, read 12 books. I want to go to the doctor, go to the dentist. I haven't been to either since moving to Chicago, and it's time that I figure out my insurance and figure out a doctor and get to it. Just for like the yearly checkups. Like, I don't know what it is that I've been doing this entire time. I get scared of the doctors, and so I don't want to go. I'd rather just not know. But that's not the way to live. So that is also a big priority for me. Just get checked out. That's it. I do have one work goal, and that is to get my broker's license. I work in like commercial real estate, and it's not necessary for my job, but it's helpful to have, you know. So I want to do that. I'm already enrolled in the course. I just actually have to find the time to study. Not find the time, because I actually do have time, is just find the will, I guess, because I don't want to. I got so used to doing what I want after work that studying is like the last thing on my mind when I'm done. And then just one little side goal that I'll mention, since we still have a little bit of time, is the first quarter of 2024, I do not want to buy any clothes. I've purchased so much clothes this year. I don't need anything at all. I'm not at risk of needing to replace anything, so it's the perfect time to not buy any clothes. The only hard bit might be that going to Puerto Rico in January, I would typically buy a swimsuit, buy stuff for this trip, but I'm determined to not let that happen. So we'll see. But other than that, thank you so much for joining me in today's video. If you haven't done so already, make sure you give this video a thumbs up. Make sure you subscribe, and yeah, bye.